If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 21 of My Player here on FIFA 16. In the last episode, we played very well, but unfortunately picked up a dislocated shoulder in the game against Barnsley and are out for 8 weeks. Now I've done the maths, or just I've counted to 8 effectively. As you can see, we've got 1 week to there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the 6th, 7th and 8 weeks. So we are going to miss, theoretically, every last game of the season, unless of course we get into the playoffs where we should be involved. We may even be back in time for these 2 games against Scunthorpe and Chesterfield. Time will tell, because sometimes you're not actually out for the full length of the initial email. But as you can see, I can't train even when I'm injured either. The season as it currently stands has us 4 points outside automatic promotion. So automatic promotion is still there for the taking if we can get the better of Wigan in the last few games of the season. But we are 11 points inside the playoffs. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be at least in the playoffs. But I'll advance, you know, off camera obviously, till I come back. We'll quickly show you the results that we got in the games that we weren't involved in and see where we are in the league, and then take it from there. So I'm just going to jump cut now. Obviously feel free to drop the video a like if you enjoy and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get back to the action, shall we? Okay, so we have indeed missed every single one of those last league games, unfortunately, but we have been selected, crucially, for the playoffs here against Southend. So it's us against Southend and then Millwall against Doncaster. I'll scroll back through to the league table so you can see how we got on in League One. We did, in the end up finishing 5th. We actually got some terrible results whilst I was out injured. Ended up finishing 9 points away from Wigan. Still 8 points inside the playoffs, but ended up 9 points behind Wigan. Bradford win the league with a full round 100 points. So we have the chance to get ourselves promoted. I'll just quickly run through the fixtures that we missed briefly for you so you can see them. We got a 2-2 draw against Gillingham, a 2-0 defeat away up against Peterborough. They had 9 men for that game after about an hour. 1-1 draw against Wigan, who obviously were our promotion rivals when it came to looking for that second place. 3-1 win over Bury, 2-0 defeat to Bradford, 1-1 draw with Fleetwood. Then I think we drew this one 0-0 against Scunthorpe and drew 2-2 against Chesterfield. So terrible results, but we're in the playoffs. So this is going to be playoff leg 1. I'll probably have the second leg in there as well. So this will be both playoff legs. Probably a bumper episode. So if you haven't dropped the video or like to this point, then please do so. And hopefully we can get ourselves into the playoff final to play at Wembley for the first time in our career. Good ball by McLaughlin, could find a teammate, header, 1-0 Southend. That came out of absolutely nowhere. There was a previous move that just wound itself down and it didn't look like anything was going to happen. So I stopped commentating around about there, and then he's just quickly fired it out wide, takes a touch, lofts it in, 1-0 Southend, and an away goal to boot as well. Not the best way to start this game. He was on his own as well. Very, very poor marking, but a great header. Unfortunately, I don't know what the goalkeeper's doing, diving the wrong way. 1-0 Southend. Stokes pushing forward the left back. Can he get across in? He has done. It's coming my way. I don't know who won that. I'm not sure whether it was me or the defender, but Lemaris in the end has the final shot, and that wasn't necessarily the best of headers, was it really? David Mooney has scored 1 goal with a very good header, showing us how it should be done, and Lemaris showing us how it shouldn't be done. I'll call for this. Go on then. I was about to call for it, and then the striker looks as if he was going to close me down, but we're able to get it into James Maddison. Just going to drop short, but here's O'Brien in behind. O'Brien squares it across. I can't get there. Lemaris can. It's on target, but Bentley is right behind it. And unfortunately, we stay 1-0 down for now. O'Brien into me. I'll quickly help it on its way to Maddison. We'll go for the return ball. And he's tried to get it to me, and he has done quite nicely. Play it through to John Fleck, who I think is onside. Fleck hits the top of the bar. Where's that going? Oh, I thought it was going to come back down and spin into the net or something. He was onside. There was one centre-back that played him on, and he can't get it into the back of the net. We've had 3 chances now to get ourselves an equaliser, but we cannot find that goal that we need. Heavy touch by Leonard. We will steal in there. Right, James Maddison, I'll drill it across to you. Your touch is good. He's laid it out wide. Can O'Brien get there? No, I think that's going to be our throw, though. Came off Coker. I will come short to try and offer the option. He's going to go backwards towards the right back Phillips. He'll get it under control, and I'll call for it inside. He'll lay it to me. And then we'll give that across to Thomas, who might find Fleck, who's in some space, and he has done. Fleck, Maddison will make the run. Fleck has the shot himself, and it goes just wide. Numerous chances for Coventry to get an equaliser. We're still 5 minutes from half-time as well, but at the minute, we still don't have a goal on that column. Oh, I've intercepted that accidentally. He's kicked it against me there, Ryan Leonard. Maddison, that's a nice ball into Connor Thomas. He's probably going to go out wide to Lemares. Has done. Flex making moves down the line. Oh, I should have come short there, but I didn't. I'll call for it now. Gets it to me. What can we do? We'll try and turn the man. We'll give it to Maddison. Maddison could squeeze it through, but the gap's gone. But there's Phillips. Plenty of space for a cross here from the right back. Crosses it in. There's a man underneath it, but Bentley takes it off his forehead. It looks as if we're going to go at 0-0 somehow. Go in at 0-0. Go in at half-time. Somehow 1-0 down. Free kicks lofted in towards the box. Almost cleared for us by McLaughlin, but he's actually going to get it back here. Might have the shot. He feeds in O'Neill. O'Neill with a shot, good save by Charles Cook. That needed to be saved, and that is going to be a corner to Southend at the beginning of the second half. They scored one in the first, and then we dominated the rest of that period. Please don't let them get a second now, because that really will put us in danger, but we get a free kick for something. I don't know whether it was because Leonard was offside. No, it was a foul at the near post. That is a let-off. O'Brien out wide to Connor Thomas. Could go down the line, but there's nobody making a run for him. Hopefully someone will now. Connor Thomas having to come backwards. I'll call for it here from Raider Johnson. We are playing at right striker now, so I'm having to get myself involved further up the pitch. But we played in Fleck. I was about to call for that. Maddison looks for the return ball. Plays it back to his keeper. Will put pressure on. Could drill that to a teammate, but no. Ryan Leonard gets it away, and we are going to lose our first leg of the playoffs 1-0 here at home against Southend. We dominated that first half, but they got the goal, and then they just managed the second half very, very well indeed. I can't think of any standout chances from the entire second period. We had a lot of the ball, but we just couldn't do anything with it in that second half, unfortunately. But that's going to be the first leg done. Doncaster win their first leg 1-0 as well. We're going to have to go and jump into this second leg, and we need a big performance away from home now. Haynes with a throw. We'll get it to me. I'm going to help it round the corner there to Vincelo. He might have a shot here, actually. No, there's a bit of space. Tugay has the shot. That wasn't far away. 6 minutes in, and we've had our first chance of the game. Marcus Tugay having it. Just kind of pulled it slightly. You can see the spin on the ball taking it away from that post, but that's a good early sign. Hopefully there's more of that to come in this game. Oh, he's giving that straight to Vincelo. I'll call for this. He'll pass it to me. Just try and use my body to hold off the defender. Tugay with a shot. Hits the outside the post. Marcus Tugay is in good form today, and we're going to need him to keep that up if we want to get ourselves through to the playoff final. That was a great shot. He just turned and hit it. Coming back off the woodwork. We're starting the same way in this half that we did in the previous game as well. Although this time, fortunately, we haven't conceded a goal first. Fingers crossed we can get the first goal, and then hopefully that will give us the impetus to go on and get a second. Win that, please. Good header. Well done, son. Fleck gets that to me. I'm going to try and go back this way. Squeeze it through that gap there to Roman Vanselo. He's going to get it back to me. We could have the shot. We have done. And we've drilled it into the bottom corner. Back on level terms on aggregate. I'm going to celebrate with the ginger beard. 1-1 on aggregate. 1-0 on the night. And that away goal as well counteracts their away goal from the first leg. Really good finish, actually. Pleased with that. Drilled into the bottom corner hard and low. Good ball back to me by Vanselo as well. Really, really pleased with that. Right, let's take that and go and get ourselves a second and get ourselves into that Wembley final. Willis fires that up to Tugay. John Fleck's pushed forward. Played in Tugay again. Could get that through the gap to me. He has done. I've got a lot of bodies in front of me, but we've worked some space. We've had the shot. We've done it again. We've actually done it again. It's Coventry 2, Southend 0. I'm going to go and celebrate in front of our own fans. Wowzers. A goal just before half-time and a goal just after half-time actually put us now in front on aggregate and 2-0 up on the night. And even if Southend get one now, that will still see us go through on away goals. Southend now need to score 2 and draw on the night. At minimum, they need to minimum draw on the night to go through. We are now 2-0 up on the night, 2-1 up on aggregate with 2 away goals and similar finishes as well. Passing it about nicely. Vinslow into Tugay. Back to Vinslow, back to Tugay. Tries to squeeze it through that gap. May have been better off actually spinning his body and trying to play it into me. But Flex intercepted that. I'm going in a bit of space here, but he's going to have to go wide to Thomas. Intercepted, but Thomas tackles it back. Worrell having to track back now. Southend are getting a little bit rushed here. We're putting them under a lot of pressure. They're obviously down on aggregate now as well. It's a weird touch by Bentley. Oh, he's getting a bit brave there as well, and he's only going to be able to find Thomas with that clearance. Thomas is going to maybe use Fleck. He has done. Fleck will come across to Vanslo maybe to me instead. I'll take control of it then. We'll play it through that gap to our Frenchman. Turgay could get on the end of that. Turgay has gotten on the end of that, and it's a good save by Bentley. 65 minutes played now. We've got ourselves a corner. If we can get a third, you have to say that puts us really in the driving seat to get through to the final. That cross is coming my way as well. Don't tell me I'm going to have a shot from distance, so we're going to get a hat-trick. We're not. That was deflected. Well cleared by Thompson now. But we stay. Whoa, that's brave again by the back line from Southend, just playing it about kind of comfortably, but at the same time it's very, very risky. The scoreline with 22 minutes still to play, still 2-1 on aggregate, 2-0 on the night. Win that, John. He has done. He's knocked it down to Vanslo. Nicely drilled to Willis. Here's Vanslo again. Squeezes it to me. Have I got a runner on the outside of me? I don't. But I'm just going to keep going here. We should have at least a little bit of pace to get away. Try and get a cross in. What is with my crossing right now? Again, tried to cross that to the back post. It's gone to the edge of the box. That's weird, but... No, he's not going to send him. Wowzers, we got chopped as we took the cross, and the referee has sent Ben Coker off. Things go from bad to worse for Southend here, trailing on the night and aggregate, need to get themselves a goal, and now they're down to 10 men. I crossed the ball in, he's chopped me from behind, he didn't even connect until I'd already kicked it. I'm not sure that's a straight red card, to be completely honest, but I mean, we will take it. John Fleck to take the free kick. We'll see where he's going to go. He's going to play it short to Thomas. Can we get ourselves a third? Are we really going to hold it in the corner for 10 minutes? I'm not sure about that. Last time we tried to do that, we were actually able to score a 30-yard screamer, but not going to be the case this time around. The 10 men of Southend have themselves 10 minutes to get back in the game. Atkinson drills that into David Mooney, stands it up into the middle. Ryan Haynes with a rash clearance. Is that a corner or a throw? It's a corner to Southend. The keeper's up. The keeper is up for the corner. They need a goal, and it's headed towards the keeper. Charles Cook comes and punches it. I'll call for the clearance. Roman Vanslow's kicked out to me. James Madison helps it on its way. I could shoot from here. I'm going to. Is that going to go in for a hat-trick? Am I going to score from my own half? We've got a hat-trick. We've scored from our own half. Can you believe it, boys? Coventry 3, Southend 0. Unbelievable scenes. Absolute scenes. Crazy stuff. Were we inside our own half? We were. Charlie Adam'd it. Keeper was up for the corner. It drifts into the back of the net. We score a hat-trick to come back from injury to send Coventry City through to the Wembley playoff final. Oh, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. A hat-trick in the 90th minute from our own half to round the game out. The final whistle cannot be long in coming now. I'm almost taken aback, so much so that I don't really know what to say. The Wembley final awaits us at the weekend. That will be the last action of today's episode, will be us scoring the hat-trick goal to send Coventry City to Wembley. We may even get another one if I help that on its way to Madison. He's through one-on-one with the defender. He's taking his time here. He's played me in. I'm just going to crack it from distance. We could get a fourth off the bar. Unbelievable stuff. But there goes the final whistle. The final score is 3-0, 3-1 on aggregate. We turn it around from that first leg. A hat-trick for us. If you haven't dropped the like on the video already, you need to do so now, because we definitely deserve that. Our 35th game completed as well. We're getting a couple of accomplishments. Our first hat-trick as well, as our finishing goes up 1. The next episode will be from the playoff final at Wembley, but who are we going to be playing against? Millwall or Doncaster? Doncaster won their first leg 1-0. I will advance a couple of days just to see what happens in this second leg. Let's just advance a couple of days. In fact, the playoff finals come a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be, and we're playing Doncaster. We're valued at 10 million now. Madness. We will have one training session at the beginning of the next episode as well, and we're in Team of the Week. We're getting loads of accomplishments here. Fantastic stuff. What a way to end the episode, boys. Thank you very much for watching. Series going off as well. I will see you in the next episode. Drop this video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check the channel page for anything you may have missed over the past few days, and I will see you next time.